Hi, I'm Rumi from Poland. Please like and subscribe. I was born into a super rich home. My dad owned the largest store in the country, and my two brothers were billionaires as well. Caught the attention of everyone whenever I went out with my dad. Wow, your daughter is so beautiful. People would shower me with all sorts of gifts. I loved it a lot. I mean, who wouldn't? I would always want to go out with Dad, but he wouldn't let me. And he had his reasons. I was the only girl in the family. My mom left when I was a baby. When she left, Dad said I became really sick. I was taken to the best hospital in the country. They did all they could, but I didn't get any better. I spent a year in the hospital, and eventually I got better. I'm so glad you're fine now, sweetheart. Since then, my dad and brothers walked on eggshells around me, and they spoiled me silly. I love them, but sometimes they do too much. The only person who treated me like a normal kid was Ali, our next-door neighbor. Ali and I were inseparable growing up. We had the best time together. When people made fun of my long brown hair, Ali always defended me. We would play silly pranks on my brothers and laugh as the pranks played out. That all changed when Ali's parents decided to move to another country. Ali's mom got a sweet fashion deal in Paris, and they had to move. I was devastated. I wanted to sneak Ali into my room so that we could start living together, but my brothers found out. Ali left, and I was all alone. It took me a while to make friends in high school, even though I was the prettiest girl in school. I had gotten so used to Ali that I couldn't just glow with any other person. One day, I was on YouTube watching videos when I stumbled upon a channel. It was Ali's. Wow. He'd gotten so big and handsome. He was a popular chef in Paris with over 10 million subscribers. I stayed up all night watching his videos. I wanted to drop a comment, but I didn't know what to type. I was scared that he wouldn't remember me anymore. Meanwhile, I've gotten into a nationwide beauty pageant, and I was one of the favorites to win. That was all my dad talked about. You need to win the pageant, sweetie, whatever it takes. I would always feel the pressure choking me. When I went to school, Zoe, the only person I was able to bond with at school, noticed and tried to take the pressure off. Let's go to your favorite restaurant. I'm sure you'll feel better. After we went to the restaurant and she got me my favorite meal, I smiled as the waiter placed the food on the table. And just as I munched on the delicious meal, the cutest guy walked in. Every lady in the restaurant stared and was in awe as he sat by the window. He looked at me and with a gorgeous smile, he winked. My face turned red and my heart raced as he winked. I quickly looked away and focused on my meal. Just as we were about to leave the restaurant, I slipped, but the cute guy caught me. You should watch where you're going. I should be the one falling, not you. Why would you fall? I would fall for you, of course. I giggled in excitement as my face turned red. I looked at Zoe, who was already dancing in the corner. I'm Jinu. How have I not seen such a beautiful creature like you around here before? I'll see you around. I grabbed Zoe and we rushed out of the restaurant. Since then, I met Jinu every time I went to the restaurant. He would come over to me and we would start talking. Turns out he was pretty funny and smart. I became so fond of him and we spent even more time together. He took me on a date one night, and when we returned, he walked me to the front door and planted a kiss on my lips. I was so excited because I had wished that Jinu would be my first kiss.
I began to really like him, and it turns out I wasn't the only one. My brothers and even my dad loved him. He is the son of the wealthiest man in the country. We need the connection, honey. He helped me with my preparation for the beauty pageant, and with time, we became a power couple in school. Apparently, Mira, the biggest bully in school, was also a contestant in the beauty pageant and was obsessing over Jinu. I wonder what he sees in you. Things he doesn't see in you, apparently. She did everything in her power to stop me from dating him, but she failed miserably. Her face would turn red when she saw us together after her failed attempt. It was so hilarious. I got to school one day and I got the biggest shock of my life. Ali, my runaway neighbor, was sitting right next to my seat in class. Ali, what are you doing here? I ran to meet him and he met me halfway. He lifted me up and hugged me tight. Wow, he even looked way cuter than in the videos. Jinu saw us and he quickly moved to hold my hand. Who is he? Oh, this is Ali. We were close friends when we were much younger, but he's a huge star now. Huge star? How come I've never heard of him? Don't mind Rumi here. I'm just a chef. What are you doing here, though? Oh, I moved back here. My mom wants to spend more time here, and I miss this place as well. I was so excited that I hugged him again. Jinu pulled me back and placed his arm on my shoulder. It's good to see you, Ali. I waved at Ali as I walked out of the class with Jinu. The wonderful memories I shared with him growing up rushed back to me as he smiled at me. He came to my place after school and we spoke for a long time. He told me all about Paris, how he learned to cook, and how he became a teenage sensation overnight. My mom helped me with everything, and that's why I love her so much. I'm really happy for you, Gino, and I'm glad you're back. Just as Ali was about to leave, Jinu walked in. Oh, Ali's here? I was on my way already. Let me leave you two alone. Good night. Ali sounded so cool and mature, and he was dressed well too. Gino and I spent time together, but all I could think about was Ali. I started spending more and more time with Ali, and I began to realize just how funny and smart he was. Whenever his brown eyes stared at me, my heart would melt and I could feel the butterflies in my stomach dancing. I was falling for him, and honestly, I loved it. Gino, on the other hand,
my gosh,
had been buying me
believe
nice
it.
gifts since Ali came back. He even got me a very expensive car, which I really loved. One time, I was walking with Zoe, and all of a sudden, I tripped, and as I was about to fall, Ali out of nowhere caught me. He held me in his arms for a while, and I just stared into his gorgeous eyes. He reached out to kiss me, but Jinu walked up to us that moment. What's going on here? I pushed Ali aside and ran away. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do.
The day of the beauty pageant grew closer, and I began to panic. Don't be a baby. We've practiced and I've helped you a lot. I'm sure you'll be fine. He sounded so much like a jerk, but he was right. We had practiced so much. That all crumbled when Mira, the witch, accused me of stealing. She would never do that. Yes, she did, and I have the proof. She stole my expensive necklace and hid it in her locker. I saw her when she did it. You're such a liar. Why would I steal your cheap necklace? Why don't we find out if I'm a liar or not then? Open your locker. To my biggest surprise, the necklace was placed on one of the books in my locker. How did it get there? My jaw dropped as the principal picked up the necklace. Everyone looked at me weird, including Jinu. My dad and brothers were certain that when I was called into the principal's office that I couldn't steal. They had bought even more expensive necklaces for me, so why would I steal one? You are hereby disqualified from the beauty pageant, and you must serve detention for a week. I ran out of the principal's office crying. I couldn't believe it. Everyone would think I'm a thief, and they wouldn't believe me anymore. Ollie walked out of the shadows, and he came over to me. Hey, I heard what happened. Are you okay? Leave me alone, Ollie. I know you think I'm a thief as well. I could never think of you like that, and I know very well you are not a thief. I'm glad you believe me, because no one else in the school does, including Jinu. I don't know what to do. I started crying, and that was when Ollie moved closer to me and hugged me tightly. Just ignore them. We'll figure something out. Trust me. My first day in detention sucked. People looked at me differently, including the teachers. Ali then came and made everything easier. We spent time together in detention, and we got even closer. He stayed with me all the way through, and he also walked me home just to make sure I was safe. The beauty pageant was days away, and the entire country was buzzing because of it. Mira was the clear candidate to win, but there were talks about Michaela winning as well. She was my favorite. She was so pretty and kind. She had the cutest blue eyes I have ever seen. Ollie made sure I continued with my practice, even though I didn't want to. You can still be called back in for the pageant, so you need to be ready. On my way back from detention one day, I felt really sick. My knees became weak, and I was dizzy. I fell to the ground and was rushed to the hospital. When my dad got to the hospital, he demanded that I be transferred to the same hospital I was admitted to when I was much younger. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. Everyone was worried sick.
Jinu, who had disappeared since Mira accused me of stealing, came back and stayed by my side. Ali was there too, and they both argued from time to time about who deserved me more. How could you abandon her when she needed you the most? You don't deserve her.
And who are you to decide that? She's my girlfriend, and there is nothing you can do about that.
The doctors ran some tests, and they found out I had a rare kidney disease and I needed a kidney transplant. My dad couldn't be the donor because he had the same disease. My brothers were on a very important business trip, and they weren't even told that I was in the hospital. Zoe gave excuses, and Jinu ran away again. Time was running out, and I needed a donor quickly. I'll be the donor. Ali stepped up, and he donated one of his kidneys. The surgery was successful, and weeks later, I was discharged from the hospital. I got back home and continued the preparation for the beauty pageant with Ali. Some days before the pageant, the school found out that Mira planted the necklace in my locker, just to get me kicked out of the pageant. She confessed after she was caught trying to pull the same trick on Michaela. She was suspended, and I was called back in for the pageant, just like Ali had predicted. I became so nervous when I got the news. Sweat poured out of me, and I felt a tightness in my chest. You'll be fine, Rumi. This is what you trained for, and I am so proud of you. The day came, and I was well prepared for it. I wore my finest gown. Dad had just gotten it for me, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. My brothers hired the best stylist in the country, and she did a wonderful job. I nailed the many questions I was asked and felt my confidence building as the show went on. After what seems like an eternity, it was time to decide the winner. We all held hands and hoped for the best. Michaela got second place with a standing ovation, and my name was announced as the winner of the pageant. I was so happy as tears rolled down my cheeks, but out of nowhere, Jinu came on stage and held my hand. I yanked his hand off and walked down to where Ali stood. Jinu ran to meet me, and he grabbed me violently. Ali intervened and punched him right in the face. Leave her alone. You don't deserve her. Jinu ran off crying like a baby, while Ali held my hand gently and smiled at me. My heart melted and my face turned red. You look really beautiful. Just kiss me already, and gave me the warmest kiss. I held on to him as everyone cheered us on. It was the best night ever.